What if the story you have always heard about Medusa was never the full truth? When most people think of Medusa, they imagine a monster. Snake hair, stone eyes, a creature so terrifying that even looking at her meant death. But mythology, it's not always truth, it's perspective. And Medusa's story. Welcome to my channel Mythotech. Today I talk about Medusa. Medusa not just a normal mythology character. She is a mystery. Today I will try to solve that mystery a little. Let's go back the earliest Greek myths. Here Medusa was not human. She was born a Gorgon, one of the three sisters, daughters of ancient sea deities. Unlike modern story, there was no tragedy here, no injustice. She was simply powerful and dangerous, a creature meant to be feared. But the centuries later, a Roman poet named Ovid told a very different story. And this version is one that changed everything. According to him, Medusa was once a beautiful young girl, not a monster, not a threat, but a priestess, serving in the sacred temple of Athena. She was known for her beauty, especially her hair. But beauty in mythology often attracts danger. One day, god of the sea Poseidon saw her, and what followed was not loved. It was violence. Inside Athena's temple, a place meant for purity, Medusa was overpowered. Now think about this. In a world ruled by gods, who gets punished? The powerful or the powerless? Goddess Athena announced that her temple had been desecrated, did not punish Poseidon, instead, she punished Medusa. Her hair turned into snakes, her beauty into horror, and her gaze into a weapon. Anyone who looked at her would turn into stone. But here's something deeper, something most people miss. In many interpretations, this curse was also a form of protection. No one could ever hurt her again. No one could come closer. Her power became her shield. But at what cost? She lost her identity, her humanity, her place in the world. And just like that, a victim became a monster, feared, hunted, alone. This is where mythology became something more than just story. It became symbolism. Medusa is not just a creature. She represents fear, punishments, and the way society can turn victim into villains. Years later, a hero was sent to kill her. His name was Perseus. But even he could not face her directly. He used a reflective shield, avoiding her gaze. And in a single moment, he ended her life. But even in death, Medusa remained powerful. Her head still capable of turning people of stone was used as a weapon and later placed on Athena's shield. Now think about that. The same goddess who cursed her now carried her power. And after cutting her head, she gives birth through her neck of two children sided by Poseidon. So what is the truth? Was a Medusa monster, or was she made into one? Ancient Greek myths say one thing, Roman stories say another. Not just a victim, but a symbol of survival, of transmission, of power born from pain. Because maybe Medusa's story was never about being evil. Maybe it was about what happens when the world refused to see the truth. Medusa was not just a monster, she was a story rewrite by history. If you enjoy the story, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.